Hello, everyone, and a warm welcome to this Soul Brand workshop. I'm really pleased to be here. My name is Nora Rose Zinnerman, and I am a graphic designer, and I work doing and creating brands and websites for conscious business owners that want to do good in the world. So I'm really pleased to be here. This is a topic that is kind of close to my heart. I began working with soul brand alignment a number of years back, and having come from a corporate background where I was creating design solutions for, let's say, problems. um, that was fine and good, but when I began to work with other types of businesses that were more personal brands, I realized that there's something really important with a personal brand, which is the frequency that runs through the brand and is linked to the brand essence. So today we're going to be talking about all those things. I'm really pleased to be welcoming you, Jenny, here. I think it's a half term this week, so lots of people might be attending to their kids as well as running their businesses. And it's a pleasure to be doing this. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to start the presentation.
Okay.
Like I said, I work doing brand identity and website design for transformational leaders that are driving conscious change in the world. And the reason I began to do soul brand alignment was because I personally had a spiritual awakening. And actually, I'll stop sharing. I used to run my life, which was an alternative life and a spiritual path. And then I used to run my life as a graphic designer working for corporations. And as I became independent from working for design studios and I started to have my own clients, I began to slowly apply some of my personal spiritual practices into the design process. And I began to see amazing results. And that's how the soul brand alignment and embodying your brand methodology was born. I didn't set out to create these, and I was very much keeping these two lives separate. But life had other plans, and I became at the time a women's temple facilitator, which was not on my plans, not part of what I wanted to be doing. But then, as I learned to become present with my body, I began to understand that a lot of things happen when we become really present to ourselves. And because a lot of the personal brands are personal brands, then the business owners, when they come to me and they want to work together, they usually come sometimes with these kind of something that is missing. They don't really know how to express this thing that they know they can do and this thing that they know they can offer, their gifts. They don't know exactly how to express it, or when they express it, it kind of loses potency and it feels a little bit diluted. So this workshop is hopefully going to begin to help plant the seeds of recognizing and attuning to that brand essence so that everything feels easier and more aligned. Is this making sense?
Yes, very much so.
Okay,
Thank
fantastic.
you.
Now, sorry,
Thank you very
you're
much.
welcome. I'm going to share my screen now. So, mm, so like I said, today is the Soul Brand Alignment Workshop. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be planting the seeds for bringing your brand to life. This is the very, very beginning of what I do with all my clients. We look into the brand essence before doing any kind of work. And it'll be really good to know what's bringing you here, what's alive in you right now. So if you want to share, Jenny, that'd be great. If you don't, it's fine. Just a little intro, who you are and what
Sure.
you do. Okay.
Yes. So my name is Jenny, and I've been studying different modalities from divine healing, discover healing, QHHT, the ICU training, and soul contracts. And I want to be of service. And so I want to be a light bridge for the people that I meet and for that I know. And so I've been doing a lot of work just for my family and my friends. But now I'd like to take it out broader. And so that's what brought me to the workshop here today.
Fantastic. Thank you. So today we're going to be doing activating and embodying your brand essence. So the soul brand journey, and I'm using the word journey intentionally, it's a journey, it's not something that kind of happens overnight. Although you may have insights and you may have revelations, it's something that takes a little bit of time to actually, you know, find that thread and feel the alignment. So we begin by peeling the layers, and then we begin to get to the true core, because sometimes we're just so busy and so distracted with what we should be doing, or the marketing, or shall I do my logo first. There are so many components to having an online presence, to being out in the world, to being seen, that sometimes the confusion takes over and we forget to actually tune in and recognize what the brand essence runs underneath everything that we do. And there's always something, there's always that thread that creates that inner and outer alignment, is that kind of frequency, sensation, vibration that we hold within us, especially when you're working with a personal brand. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to create resonance with the people that are aligned with what we do. And also we're trying to create rejection or repel the people that we don't want to be working with, because then everything feels easy. We're serving our clients really well, and the clients that are not aligned are going to be served much better somewhere else. So by creating these connection within, we begin to create connection outside. And so for a personal brand, this unique medicine that you have, it's composed by all these gifts, by all these skills, by all these life experiences that you probably have. And the best way to express the correct brand essence is by actually experiencing it in your body. The beginning is experiencing it in the body and then bringing it through the mind. Is this making sense? Just give me a thumbs up.
Yes.
Lovely, thank you. And I'd love today to tune into your frequency. I'll be tuning into mine. And so the invitation is to do a short meditation together. All you need to do is follow my voice and simply close your eyes and relax. Find a comfortable position. You might want to get a notebook if you have one. And I'll be leaving the slides on the screen as well, so that you can refer to it if you kind of go off a little bit. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be looking at your vision, your soul brand, and if we have time, we're going to be looking at your clients. And like I said, this is just about bringing presence. We're not going to do anything complicated. It's just a moment of presence where we begin to experience the soul brand. So just simply make yourself comfortable. And if you wish, you can close your eyes. The invitation is to close your eyes. And taking a deep breath and simply connecting with your body. If you wish, you can place a hand on your belly or a hand on your heart to bring more presence to yourself. It's almost like we are kind of unclenching the tensions, the places we are holding on to. I'm just resting in this moment. And allowing the energy to flow away from the head towards the body. And I want you to tune into your mission. What is your mission this lifetime that your soul is guiding you to do? And it may not be clear or fully formed. We're just looking for a sensation of the mission in the body. It's like we're beginning to feel the experience of what you're here to do. It might just be a longing, simply a desire to follow a thread. You might have words or images about this thread, your vision of where you're going. Or it might just be a tiny, tiny spark. Just being in presence to that feeling, that thing that lives within you. And as you do these, I'd like you to connect with the thing you do when you are with your clients. That thing that happens between you and the client. It's not something you do, it's not something they do. It just happens in between the two of you, or you and the group if you are working in a group. You may be seeing colors or words or sounds. You might be feeling feelings about it. Mostly happens when you're doing it and you're most joyous. It doesn't feel like you're working, it just feels you're being of service, you're delivering your gift. That is the soul essence of your brand, this feeling, this frequency. And as you tune into it, even if it is a tiny, tiny sensation, I'd like to invite you to give it space within you. It's almost like you are expanding inside. It's like this frequency is traveling through your body, moving through. And I want you to root yourself in this energy, grounding it however you know best to ground yourself, and anchor this frequency. And taking a deep breath. And now I'd like you to tune into your soul brand as if it is a place, a location. Doesn't need to be anywhere you know or you've been to. You can begin to visualize this place, the smells, the sounds, and the colors, and the atmosphere of this place. You may have words or you may just have feelings to describe this. Or it might just be like a tiny flicker of a feeling. And taking a deep breath. And I'd like you to tune into your soul brand as if it is a person. And observing this person. How is it dressed? What's it doing? How is this person moving in space? What's the feeling of this person, the frequency of this person? And taking a deep breath and grounding yourself, rooting all of these images, feelings, sensations within you. Very gently coming back to the core. Welcome back, Jenny.
Oh, thank you.
Take a moment to write if you need to.
That was beautiful.
I'd love to hear.
Oh, yes. So, I definitely felt just the tightness is just definitely just flowing right out. And then it was a heart feeling, right? This bridge of light came up, and then it was just going into the heart. And then I was taken to this beautiful, very peaceful beach, just with the breeze and the water and just the calmness and then the person was two people. That was my grandparents, and just that acceptance and that love. And so it was really beautiful.
Wow. Oh,
So thank you.
you're very welcome. Wow. Feels beautiful.
Yeah, so there was a beautiful yeah, just a beautiful peace, a beautiful understanding, a beautiful just acceptance there. Oh, it was really neat. So thank you.
You're very, very welcome, Jenny. I'm glad that you had all those experiences as well. I always get surprised because I tune into mine, and the thing that most comes up is the sheer joy of clients having insights. Like
Oh,
suddenly they really understand and feel how the website needs to be, or what the brands needs to look like, or what they can wear at the photo shoots. It's all these insights that they experience that they just like, they make me feel really alive. And yeah, that is why I
oh, that's
like doing what I
beautiful.
do. So I'm going to share my screen. Please do make
Okay.
notes if you need to. So when you are rooted in your essence, in your brand essence, everything becomes really easy. And now we're going to go with a little bit more of the other side of the brain. So basically, your soul brand is how you express your business in the marketplace. And it's also the ways others perceive your business. And this is really, really important. So one thing is what we say about what we do, and another thing is what people say about what we do. And there's like an interaction there that we mustn't lose sight of. And the best way to understand this is by reading testimonials, by listening back perhaps to recordings of what clients said, they were experiencing, because a lot of clients freely give feedback about the work that they've just experienced. It's just that we sometimes, as business owners, don't record the exact words of what they say. So that's why I said read your testimonials. And it's very interesting because as a graphic designer, designing websites and brands, a lot of my clients tell me that I am a website doula, like a birth companion. And many of the times I've just felt like, what? But I have begun to incorporate what they say about me to actually express what I do. I don't tell people I'm a website doula, but I do tell people that I help them basically take what's inside of them and express it in the outer world, in the online expression. So, in a way, listening to people's feedback is crucial. For example, other part of the feedback I receive is that I am fairly strict, that I have a lot of deadlines, and that the container is very systematic. But also, I am very creative and allow people to go on tangents, and people can really explore their own creativity while they're working with me. So that tells me that the process is fluid, but also very contained and very strategic. So it's a way also to interpret, and get more pointers as to how you work and what it is you offer. So I don't know if you have testimonials at this stage, because I know I'm aware you are starting your business, but it would be really good to, if you haven't got them, to start collecting some.
Okay, that's a great idea, just to see it from another point of view.
Exactly. Yes. Because then when you read them, you can begin to collate all the words and get a real understanding of what's going on in the experience of your clients, which is ultimately why you do what you do.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
So, your brand essence informs loads of things. It's not just the way things look. So it informs the words that you use to describe your work. It's the images when you go to a photo shoot and you create images for your website. It's the natural rhythm of your speech and your writing. It's the marketing messages that you use in your business as well. And it's the look and feel of your website. And it's also the atmosphere you create in your business. How does your business feel to others? Just like you were saying, when you were saying about the beach, about the grandparents' energy of, sheer acceptance, that is probably the atmosphere of the business is, a place that is expansive and calm, or, vibrant, whatever the beach looks like or feels like. And then the atmosphere of the business is very compassionate as well. So those are clues that can begin to inform how you communicate what you do. So like I said, the brand essence informs the marketing messages. So everywhere, when you speak on social media, when you write an email, when you do a blog post, it's your tone of voice. It's your color palette and the images that you create or that you choose from a stock photography bank. It's the vibration of your messaging. Sometimes there's like a subtle vibration about what we say that we can attune to. And it's also the things that we don't do. There's several things I don't do, probably everybody. So it's good to be aware what we don't do. So if you want to begin to work in this way and recognize a little bit more of what your brand essence is and clarify that core brand messaging, I've got a little offer today, which is for my course. It's the course that all my clients take. It's only 1 hour long, and it's not like learning only. It's more like a journey of you working with your brand essence and connecting to it. And so instead of 200, it's £100. And all you need to do is add save 100 when you go to this link. And I'm going to put the link in the chat or just take a screenshot if you're interested.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'm going to be doing a little summary, which is embodying your brand essence will help you to create resonance, alignment, and consistency at all the touch points, all the places where your online presence is reaching people. So wherever we are connecting with people in the online space, in the online constellation, those are the places where our brand essence comes forth and is expressed.
Beautiful.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'd like to also mention this program that I run, which is called My Website Incubator. And it's a guided group program that is for healers, for therapists, for service-based entrepreneurs that they want a cost-effective designed website. And I've been running this program for a number of years on and off, and it's a group program. So it's really good for people that want to learn about their brand essence, plan their photo shoot, and also write all their website words together. So you're not doing it all on your own and then you bring it to a designer. So the next group starts 26th of January. It lasts 7 weeks. And the price is 1,123 British pounds. I work with small groups. I'm currently working with a small group at the moment, and I tell you, by week 2, the insights were incredible. People were flying. We're now nearly on week 4 when I'm going to be starting the website design, and I'm really excited about it. It's just amazing. The energy just builds up in a group. This is what we do in the program. We do Embodying Your Brand, which is a course, which is the one I mentioned a moment ago. We plan the photo shoot together. So I help you and art direct your photo shoot. I provide a website wording planner. So all your words are following a system, basically. You don't have to write from scratch. There's 2 live Q&As and bonus calls, beginning and end, welcome call and completion call. There's also all the tech. I do all the tech for you. There's a discount. And also there's a community platform where we talk every week. So, questions, mini website review. If you have a website, Jenny, I don't know if you do. I don't think you do you yet?
I
No,
don't really
okay.
have
So
one.
any
You know
questions,
what?
open
I
up
may
for.
have one coming up because I have been working, but it is very challenging because there are so many different pieces to it. And then just to keep that same element of consistency all the way through, I can see sort of the value of all of that.
Yeah, that's right. That's why every single client I work with starts with embodying your brand. It's a course, it's only an hour, it's really short. And I used to do it directly with my clients, but then I decided this can be available for anyone. If they want to start doing the work and they
Mhm.
can go to another designer after, that's fine. But me, is like, this methodology is really valuable. So, I want people to access that.
Oh,
But
very
yeah, you
cool.
were telling me earlier that you just have bits pulling you here and bits pulling you there. And
Yes, very much so. And I think the first time we started talking, it's just such oh, there's a lot of unknown with it, just because it seems like my kids can be on the technology and they can create something, instantly, and they just know. And, whereas I second guess it, I'm like, oh, am I going down the right path? And so I like sort of the outline and then also the systematic approach to the building as well with the group.
very good. Yeah. it's a week by week. Every week we do something else. Every week there's goals, there's accountability, and it's like we're kind of blending all the different strands that make up a website. We weave together. We're like cooking and stirring the pot a little bit.
Yeah, it's a great recipe.
It is, yeah, and I love working that way. And also when I work one-to-one with clients, it's very, very similar. It's just that it's a little bit longer, so clients have a bit more time and the websites have a bit more moving parts to them, basically.
I see.
Any
That's
other questions?
wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Nora. This has been amazing.
You're so very welcome, Jenny. What a pleasure to see you again and to have you.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like I'm in a lot better place than when we met the last time, just because it was so incredibly overwhelming and I feel more anchored, which is good, and grounded.
Yes, very good. Yeah, and take your time, it's like you have all the skills to get going now. It's just a matter of actually deciding because sometimes people think, oh, I'm going to do one more qualification, one more skill, I'm not quite ready. And we kind of keep piling them up. I'm speaking for myself now. But actually, sometimes it's a leap. And the website can grow with you as well. The website doesn't need to be like the culmination, it's actually the beginning of being
Right. And
seen and
it's
putting
active
yourself
and
out there.
it's not static. And, it's funny because when I first started taking all of these healing modalities, I didn't feel very comfortable at all, right? Just because you're learning about the subconscious in so many different ways. And then now I feel more confident learning about all of that because, you just get to know that a little bit more. And so this website is just something new. And I think it's just a matter of confidence in that as well.
Yes, yes, you will know when you are ready to launch yourself, basically.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, very
pleasure
much.
to be with you today, Jenny.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. I'll see you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.